Welcome to STARR TV. We're here live from Fault Line Studios in San Francisco, California. We're going to be talking today with Dorothy Dominique. Talk about our fashion show, fantasies of reality. Also, we're going to talk to Matt Kelley, sound engineer to the greats, like everybody from Hieroglyphics to Tupac. We're going to get in a conversation with him about that, and also interview the ladies of Toast. And they're also going to perform, so stay tuned. STARR TV. We'll be back with Dorothy Dominique. Welcome back, everybody. We're here with Dorothy Dominique. So happy you can come and make it tonight.
Oh, thank you.
We're at the beautiful Fault Line Studios in Soma, California, and we are here to talk about what you have going on. She's a fashion producer. She has a show coming up, and we're going to get to know her a little bit. So, Dorothy Dominique, how you doing?
I am good, and you?
I'm great.
Well, thank you for having me on the show.
Oh no, you've been telling me about the show coming up, and I'm really excited to be able to talk about it. Fellow fashion producer to fellow fashion producer.
Of course.
Plus, you got me out of that jam, that last fashion show that I threw at Harlot. So I owe you some love.
Oh, no,
so.
no, it was all.
It's our community that we have.
Exactly.
Shout out to Karina for saving us at our fashion show last time. She came through as a model and killed it.
She did.
Brazilian style. So thanks to you, we have connected. So tell us about your show. What's going on?
Well, so the show is coming up May 4th for all. Saturday, May 4th at the Metronome Ballroom Theater. And what it is a merge between theater, dance, and fashion shows.
Great.
I want to mix it up because a lot of fashion shows I see in San Francisco are, in my sense, not all of them, but some of them are boring.
Right.
So I wanted to create an experience for the guests where they were able to pretty much pull what they like. Like instead of saying just the fashion, they could say, oh, I love the acting, I love the dancers, I love that.
Right.
You know, just were able to pick what they wanted.
No, I understand completely. That's what with my fashion shows, I wanted to bring something different to the Bay as well by making it not so serious, because we are in San Francisco, and fashion in San Francisco, you know, we're at a different place, and we need to just be more creative.
Exactly.
So mixing music and fashion that I have done, and now you're doing it in a whole different spectrum. We actually have a video, so why don't we check it out? It's a little promo video for your fashion show coming up. Let's take a look.
They say that a dream that reoccurs is a dream to remember. It's a place that holds a lesson amongst the arts. Every dream I return to this fantasy world, only to be lost in translation, forgetting the world behind me. My name is Elizabeth. I'm a lady with an imagination, only to heal a broken heart from a past love that has left me broken inside. I travel to this place to get away from the reality of the world. You never really know how you get there, but you're there. This alternative reality in which you're entirely familiar, but yet amazes you with every visit. It's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. A look that gives you purpose and haunts your thoughts. Like the sun upon the earth. For a brief moment, that look gives you life. This world is a beauty like no other. It makes you forget who you are, what you are. But in every beauty is a mystery that cannot be explained by a simple answer.
That was a really great video. Thank you for sharing that. That really puts how your fashion show is going to be in a nutshell. It looks really beautiful.
Thank you, thank you.
How much time comes with creating and choreographing something like that? And do you have, are you a dancer by trade or?
Oh no, when I was younger I used to dance. I was raised around dancers, so for me it was just something I wanted to add to the whole mixture of things. To do something like this is like a weekly rehearsal, 3 hours every Saturday with my dancers, which is going to be now 2 days a week instead of just one. So.
And are they metronome dancers?
No, these are dancers
Okay.
I did through auditions and castings and just finding dancers.
And at what point did you decide to become a fashion show producer?
Through styling and like assisting backstage, being a
Okay, so
dresser.
you're a stylist.
Yay!
So we do it. It's fun. Fun times.
Yes, yes. So that's how I got into wanting to be a fashion producer. And there's my earring.
Oh, styling. Fun. So what's the hardest part about producing a fashion show? Everybody's coming together, choreographing it. How does that work for you?
Well, for me, it's pretty much just remembering what hat to wear and when. Because,
Okay.
you know, you're pretty much doing so much that you're kind of getting confused. And you're like, wait, okay.
What designers are you working with?
Well, right now we're working with students from Academy of Arts, starting boutiques, starting designers. So we're pretty much just talking to a lot of different people, getting the word out there. A lot of them are interested and see where it goes.
That's great. What designers would you like to work with? Like, what would be your dream if you had anybody to work with and produce a fashion show for? Who would it be?
It would be Lavigne.
Ooh.
Yes, it would be him. I love one of his collections that killed me, so I've been stuck on him.
Nice.
That would be it.
Yeah. Well, everybody come and support Dorothy Dominique's fashion show. Check her out on dorothydominiquepresents.com.
Yes, it is.
And she has these flyers that you can find everywhere. So make sure you check it out and check her out. Yes. Support local fashion. And we're going to be talking to Matt Kelley, who is in charge of this beautiful studio as we speak. He let us in. We're going to talk about him and his music career and everything else. So stay tuned.
All right.
STARR TV. We're back with Matt Kelley here at Fault Line Studios. Thank you for joining us, Matt Kelley.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you for inviting me.
Are you kidding? It's been years since I've seen you.
Oh, it has been.
So, what's going on? How you been?
I've been fine. Just my life doesn't change too much. I just keep making records and keep having fun. you know?
Yeah, well, Matt Kelley is a legendary sound engineer in the Bay Area. He's worked with so many people like the Hieroglyphics.
Mm.
Who wants one of these? Where can they find one of these? Let's give some Hyro love.
I think you can probably find these at hieroglyphics.com.
Cool, cool, cool. Also, you've worked with Digital Underground, Tupac, Guapole, Micah 9, and our boy Micah. What's his band's name? Why don't you tell us again?
Micah Luke Almeida. His band is called Mission Bells.
Mission Bells.
And we are currently recording right now.
And how's that going for you guys?
It's going great. I love working with Micah. He's a very lateral kind of producer. While some guys like to get into the studio and like start one song and like, you know, see it through until it's finished. We'll do 7 songs a day without any problem. It's
He's
great.
super talented. I actually know Matt from years ago from 222 Hyde when he was back at the Hyde Street Studios, and he'd come over for a drink, but no longer at Hyde Street Studios anymore. Now you're moving on up.
Yep, I'm at Fault Line now. Very nice facility. Everything you need to make a great record.
It's absolutely beautiful in here. I wasn't expecting for you to have such an amazing, huge, spacious studio to do the show at. So let's do a high five.
High five.
Thank you. It's working out tonight.
Definitely.
So you're also working with La Plebe, which I'm a huge fan of. How do you feel about Latin music? Is it ska? How would you describe La Plebe?
I know that La Plebe gets described as ska sometimes, but I kind of like to think of them more as kind of punk rock mariachi music. They put on one of the best shows in San Francisco, and if you have a chance to see them, you should. There's no way that you will not come away thinking, this is one of the best shows that I've ever seen.
Yeah, I agree.
And they are the nicest guys in the world to record. They are just so sweet and so talented, and it is just a blast to record them. We were in here last weekend, and we did a single, which will be out soon on vinyl, and of course you get the free MP3 download and all that sort of
cool.
stuff. But they are a fantastic band. I think one of San Francisco's best band right now.
No, I agree. They've been out here for many years, so it's really cool to see that. I don't know if you guys have worked together in the past, but
We have.
Okay.
Yeah. I did their last album, Brazo and Brazo.
Oh, there you go.
And I met these guys through Billy Gould from Faith No More, and I had worked with Billy on a Jello Biafra album a while back, and he called me up and was just like, yeah, I really want you to meet these guys, and let's see whether we can get together and make a record. And it was just so much fun and such a pleasure to work with these guys. They are so talented and so cool.
So, okay, so we're in the studio. We've got all these buttons and all kinds of crazy stuff. There's like different types of soundboards, and it's just kind of like any kind of music producer's dream, I think. Tell us a little bit about the equipment that's heating us up right now.
Well, I mean, this is a great studio. It has pretty much the best of both worlds, the best of digital and the best of analog. And for me, I've always been the kind of guy who wants to kind of like do a hybrid kind of thing, where I'm using basically the best of digital and the best of analog. And that is pretty much where I'm at right now. And this is a great studio for it. It has everything I need to make a great record.
Okay, what's the most difficult part of your job, if there is anything difficult about it? Because I know you're a pro. I know you can just be
The
easy,
most
easy.
difficult part of my job is actually getting work.
Okay.
That's the most difficult. Once I'm in the studio, it's all gravy.
Yeah.
But you know, getting people to record.
Well, that's the beauty of working
on
for
low
yourself.
budgets. Yeah, on low budgets.
You get to sleep in, do your thing, but yeah, you got to get hustle those jobs. So
Yeah, and that takes a good deal of my time, actually.
Yeah.
The
And-
actual getting of the job is hard. The doing of the job is pretty easy.
well, you've got the Toast Girls' attention because they're here.
Woo,
Can we
the
hear some
Toast
love
Girls.
from Toast? Yeah, we've got Toast in the house. You're working with them. Tell us a little bit about your guys' projects.
We just finished our kind of our debut LP called Reality Show, and that was a blast to record. The Toast Girls are so much fun in the studio. It's actually, they'll make a guy blush if you're not.
No,
careful.
you know what?
Oh,
They
will.
will make a guy's blush, and I was asked for a favor to ask them later from another guy, and I'm gonna tell you guys about that favor when we get to them. But they are definitely like the hot ladies in the San
Hey,
Francisco.
be
for
careful
sure.
about being a skater or wearing your jeans too tight or something like that, because they will mash on you so hard. It is hilarious.
Well,
Great
we're looking forward to sitting down with them for our next segment, The Pulse, and they're also going to give us a performance. But one last question for you.
Sure.
Besides the fact that I wanted to mention that one time at Hyde Street when you ran over with Boots Riley from The Coup and asked me if
There
I
you go.
could,
Party music, yeah.
if I could come and lay a little track. Actually, it was just like a voiceover of some kind of thing. I don't think it ever made the album cut, but it was fun. It was fun to do that, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
So thank you.
You had a good time.
Always think of me when you ever need some help with some musical stuff.
You
Always
got
think of me.
it.
But my question is, how do you feel technology has changed the industry for better or worse?
I actually think that as an engineer, the kind of the explosion of the all crush digital world has really helped out. Borderline, it has put FedEx out of business. I can do a mix. I can send the full bandwidth file anywhere I want from this control room and immediately get feedback on it. Say I am working for a guy in New York or Los Angeles. I just send space him, or we transfer the mix to him, and he calls me up on the phone, turn this up, turn this down, and otherwise it's perfect. You know, back in the day, back in the 90s, and even, you know, in 2001 or 2002, that technology didn't exist.
Right.
So as an engineer, I find the technology has really helped.
Right.
You know, and again, getting back to this kind of hybrid analog digital world that I love to live in.
Erykah Badu.
I have the best of both. So,
Yeah.
you know, I love the new technology. I love the old technology.
All right, so how do you define musical talent? One last question before we go, because I could sit here and talk to you forever, because I just want to know more and more about you.
The best records are the ones that sell. I guess, I don't know. How do I define musical talent? Yeah, people who know how to sell records, I think.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, thank you so much, Matt, for joining us today and inviting us into Fault Line Studios.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate the invitation.
Maybe later you can show me how to tick.
For sure. A little auto-tune, a little like
what do you feel about auto-tune?
I think that when it's used appropriately, like to actually pitch correct little things that need to be pitch corrected, it's great. T-Pain and Lil Wayne killed it for me though.
Yeah.
And once you start sounding kind of like a computer rather than an artist, I kind of have to say, not into it.
All right, you heard it first. STARR TV, Matt Kelley said, ah. We'll come back with Toast, so stay tuned.
Wake every day with crust in my eyes, bruised thighs, oh my, look at my bed, who's that guy? Take a deep breath, get real high, out my window, speaking Spanish, poke my head out, where your man is? Yes, I'm gifted, don't get it twisted, my uterus, backwards tilted, born that way, I didn't plan it, guess it's like being left-handed, okay, now you know me, I'm your homie, Miss Fun Cookie, I live with the one and only, Pony P, Erica B, talk mad shit, smoke that weed, get real high at a video beat, we have a cat named McMahon, he's the man, I hold his hand, caught him smoking from a can, that's what you get on Upper Hate, late at night I stay awake, music loud, I get spanked. So now you know me a little more. Peanut shells all over the floor. I need the fiber and the protein. I collect nuts like soccer trophies. I'm a wino, hope you know. So what? Give me some mo. The name is Toast, not Toasty Hoes. Represent the West Coast, Missoula, Portland, Altadena, San Francisco. Nice to meet ya. We got rhymes like pizza. On top of it, are you bored yet? Better not be trying to stop me. I do it good like parallel parking. Get my way and you'll be sorry.
Welcome back to STARR TV. We have the beautiful ladies from Toast with us right now.
What up? Hi.
Why don't you introduce yourselves? Tell us a little bit about you guys.
I'm
You
Erica B.
I'm Rachel Von Cookie.
And
Cool.
we are like best friends, roommates, and
Known each other for
in
a
a rap
long
group
time.
together. So we kind of have a very strange situation going on.
Unique situation.
So we're here at Fault Line Studios where Matt Kelley is in the process of mixing mixtape. So this is how the connection happened, and we're gonna hear a performance from you guys in a little bit. So excited. Can we hear anything from the audience? We're excited, we're excited. So right now we're gonna get into our segment called The Pulse, where we talk about things that are happening in the city, what's good. So there's a few things. I wanna invite everybody to a model, well, not everybody, just the sexy people, just kidding. We're having a model casting for Bianca STARR Productions fashion show at the Clift on May 9th. We're having an open model call. So come through on April 14th to the Guerrero Gallery in the Mission District. We're gonna be asking for the ladies to come out and the men to shred their stuff so that they can show what they got on the runway at the Clift on May 9th. Bianca STARR Productions. We have that. You guys gonna come to that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, because you guys have some stuff going on. The other thing I want to tell you girls about is that a Mezzanine Catch a Fire is playing on April 21st.
Oh, dope.
You guys need to come with
Yes.
us, part of the
We'll
STARR
be there.
crew. That's going to be fun. We're going to do a little backstage interview, courtesy of Earshot Entertainment. Okay, and you girls have a mixtape releasing soon, so what's that
Yes.
about? Tell me.
Well, yeah. I have a mixtape called I Hear Dead People. And I know that sounds kind of crazy, but it's actually just a tribute to artists who passed away, and we're rapping over their beats and putting a twist on it.
That's pretty cute. Like, so who would we hear?
You're gonna hear Amy Winehouse, Tupac, Biggie, Aaliyah, Whitney
XS.
Houston, and XS.
All the
Nirvana.
best die young.
You know, yeah, just a lot of people we really actually respect ourselves.
Boys.
Beastie
Yeah.
Boys. A lot of people we just love that have left, and we wanted to kind of make a tribute, and just kind of happened. We just were like, let's start our own project, just because we need to work on something. So
Right, you gotta just keep it moving. When one project ends, it's like, what's the next?
No,
And that
totally.
just opens up the door
Yeah,
for more creative stuff.
definitely.
So
Yeah.
that's what's up. You got to keep it moving. So can you describe to me your musical style?
It's actually kind of difficult. It's kind of, a lot of people will be like, oh, what do you sound like? And it's hard for me to be like, I sound like this. I kind of feel like we are in a separate lane than a lot of other hip hop people in the Bay Area. It's kind of got an old school feel. Like the album that we did with Kelley is a lot of kind of old school stuff. And then our content is kind of vulgar in a way, but it's actually just real talk, like girl talk.
No, it is real talk.
Shit.
We eat bacon all the time. Like I definitely feel a lot of your verses. You keep it real. How is it working with Kirby Dominic?
Oh my God, he's become family to us. We've known him for a long, long time, and he's our big brother, and it's been really great. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears, but everything has been good. We've learned so much from him, and he's been like, you know, it's our leader, and he's been amazing.
Without him, we wouldn't be at this studio.
And so I was gonna say, I know that Kelley's also working with Kirby Dominic, right, Matt?
Yeah.
Woo! Matt's still here. That's a good
how
thing.
we met Matt, through Kirby.
Through Matt, okay.
Yeah.
And that's how that worked.
We started working with Matt because of our actual, not the mixtape, but this album, the reality show that we've been working on for a very long time, from the start of when we met Kirby years ago. And so they wanted to find the right person to engineer the album, and he was like, Kelley.
That's the one.
That's the one, and he definitely is the one. He's the shit. Like, and after working with him, I don't settle for anyone else now. I'm like, no.
The
I'm
patience
like,
of Mommy Teresa. He's like, no, he's got it.
Yeah, no, he's a sweetheart.
You never see Matt freak out ever, and he
I
like
know.
puts up with so much.
Sometimes you do.
Professional. I don't ever want to see Matt freak out.
Yeah.
Because I never have, so
No,
it must be really bad when he does.
It's awesome. It's been great. Like we, especially, you know, we were at this studio. We were at another studio prior to this, but regardless, it's been like, it was like a full-on party constantly. So it was rad.
Kirby brings the whole crew when it's time to record.
Nice.
So, yeah, puts the mix.
Well, we're going to hear
Up
you
it.
guys bust the flow.
Yes.
Flow. One more question. Where do you guys draw your inspiration for your music?
I mean, it's different for each of us, I guess.
I think it's just real life, what we deal with on the day-to-day. It's like being girls in San Francisco dealing with shitty guys.
Do you guys like
You know,
write, when
all
you
this
think of
stuff.
something, you write it down right away in a notes, or kind of like a, you know, like a note section of the iPhone or whatever? Just kind of like
Sometimes.
keep it going, because how do you guys write your own verses, and then how do you connect it? Like, how does that work? Or do you say, let's work on a song, and you come up with yours, or do you
We'll
just...
come up with an idea, and then we'll write separately. Like, you know, we'll have our own. I have my own secret writing place. She does her own thing when she writes, and we'll bring it together and be like, oh wow, this is, you know, it comes
And then
together.
we give
just
feedback and whatnot.
And yeah, we change it, but writing is a very personal process, so you gotta
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to remove yourself.
But we've been
and-
learning to write together too. Kirby taught us how to write, so
We started off freestyling only, and we were like, when we met him, he was like, oh, you got to learn how to write, and that whole transition
Bars.
was like extremely difficult for us, because we were like used to just coming off the dome
Right.
with
Yeah.
dumb shit, and now we're like,
Well, it's hard to freestyle. Do you know how to, like, can you freestyle at any moment, just start coming up with stuff?
yeah.
yeah,
So
we
that's
can,
how
but
we
I'm not
started.
That's how you
like
started.
the best freestyler.
We'll do it right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Go.
We get that a lot too. Oh, you rap? Oh, then
Go.
freestyle
Rap right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait, do we have a battle?
Oh yes.
Let's get a battle.
No, I know. We're not battle rappers, but at the right time and moment we could.
I always try, and it just always fails. But
We
Everyone should
we started as a total just playing.
Like,
for
you go,
fun.
I go,
We're
you
like,
go.
oh, whatever.
Fun,
Like,
yes.
we'd be out, and it started for fun, and then we started writing, and then we started producing stuff and recording and all that stuff on our own. So it's kind of transformed into something that wasn't meant at first to be like, yes, let's be in a rap.
That's kind of like our show, STARR TV. You didn't know, now we know. We're
Exactly.
just keep it moving.
and that's
comes
what's
together.
so beautiful about
That's
it.
great. That's great. Well, we're really excited to move into the studio part of the studio.
Yes.
What is that room called, Matt?
That would be called the live room.
The live
live
room.
room.
And we're gonna be able to hear these lovely ladies.
We're gonna get really live.
So stay tuned.
Stay live.
La-di-da-di, we like to party. La-di-da-di, we like to party. I'm going out tonight 'cause it's Friday, okay. I've been working all day, so hey. I'ma go home, hit my bong and put on my thong. After I spend a half hour in the shower getting clean and squeaky, these guys who wanna freak me. Oh my god, motherfucker, when you meet me, my slanted eyes will make you wanna eat me. I rock well, you could call me Raquel, I'm some call girl shit. A frosted blunt tips and you do. Hell nah, that ain't cool. I'll move on, get my groove on, sexy perfume on. Damn bitch, which one should I pick? I want a tall man with a dark tan, looking for a new someone to get close to. Not you with a fucked up teeth. I'm from the Toads crew and we are Greek. I don't really give a fuck what y'all think. If you're really fine, I'll give you a wink. And I don't wear pink, but you're still on me. I lie all the time, but I'm not a phony. No one poverty, you can't own me. If you're really packing homeboy, let's see, cause I can't wait to roll this blind and light it. I can't wait. And everyone's invited. I can't wait till all the drinks are poured. I can't wait to keep it going. I can't wait. I'm stressing, rather be undressing, chilling, blazing, misbehaving, straighten my hair, keep it shaving down there. Chronic blunt, hella smoke in the air. These bitches wanna act like they blaze more than me. F that, you ain't nothing but a whore to me. Slaying ass to get the dirt, dang. All I gotta do is flirt and say thanks. Nike Cortez, black hoodie, black pants, mascara on the lash, shoes are ready to dance. You could take a chance, but you might get shut down. Get clowned if your game ain't tight, that's right. I like when you ain't acting hella shy. I like when you take control and grip my thighs. I like when you talk dirty with your lips, whisper in my ear while you're gripping my hips. You cannot resist when I am a rubber print. Don't F it up by saying some dumb shit. Trying to kiss my hand to get your dick between my tits, mother. You ain't slick. I need a guy who won't cry and ask why when I'm doing my thing. Playing my game. Give me good brain, I don't have to train. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to roll this blind and light it. I can't wait. And everyone's invited. I can't wait till all the drinks are poured. I can't wait to keep it going. I can't wait. Yeah.
Sorry, it's really hard to it's hard to censor.
I know,
It's okay, we don't need a censor.
Are you sure?
That one was for B-Star and Matt Kelley combined.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ladies, for coming through.
You are more than welcome.
Toast in the house. Where can we find you?
Toastrap.com.
And
Yep.
what else you got to say, beautiful?
Toastrap at bandcamp.com is where you can download all
So
our
we can hear
stuff.
the we so what? We so what?
We so old school.
We so old school. We so old school. Uh-oh. Here I go. Here I go. Matt Kelley, where can we find you,
You
babe?
can find me at mattkellyaudio.com.
Check it out. BStarTV.com. Every Friday. Tune in. Peace.
Yeah.